7 reasons Mickey Mantle's last Topps card was the best of 1969. Some base sets leave me so cold, it's tough to justify picking any particular card as the best of the year. For example, 1968. But 1969 Topps set has plenty to offer, including a clean design and clear, crisp photography. And it also has Mickey Mantle's last card. Here are 7 reasons, and I mean 7 reasons, why Mickey Mantle is number 1 in 1969. It's a Mickey Mantle card. First off, some disclosure. I'm not a huge Mickey Mantle fan. It's not that Mickey Mantle wasn't a great player, because he certainly was. Probably top 20 of all time players, no matter how you look at him. But Mickey Mantle is overrated by a fair bit, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. Still, there's no denying that few players can match the mystique of Mantle, and just a glimpse at one of his cards thrills even the distractors among us. Heck, we owe a large hunk of the 1980 boom and today's thriving vintage market to Mantle and his 1952 Topps faux rookie card. So, pretty much any Mantle card issued during his career instantly becomes a candidate for the best card of whatever niche you're considering. It's Mickey Mantle's last card. There was a time in the late 1980s or early 1990s after the rookie card craze had created stupid situations, like teenagers investing in 100-card lots of 1986 Topps traded Kurt Stillwells, that a cadre of thinking collectors tried to inject some reason into the situation. First, they came up with the idea that second-year cards were undervalued. The reasoning was that while rookie cards often forced young superstars to share cardboard real estate with one or more lesser lights, second-year cards almost always featured a solo shot. And the price disparity was crazy for cards issued just a year apart, sometimes up to a factor of 10,000. Possible slight hyperbole. Then came the notion that final cards should be the most desirable of all player cards, since it represented the entirety of his storybook career. Never mind the fact that even future Hall of Famers were generally fat and gray on their last cards. Or that the last cards were usually issued during the player's last season, meaning the statistical records fell short by a year. But still, there's something special about knowing that you have the final edition of something, that there's no more chapters to read. And in the case of Mickey Mantle's last card, his 1969 Topps issue, it really was something special. That's because it showcases the complete Mickey Mantle baseball story. Turn over Mantle's number 500, and the top of the card tells you all you need to know. The All-Star announced his retirement on March 1st, 1969! Topps. They couldn't believe that Mantle had left them in a cardboard lurch without a bona fide New York Yankees legend to showcase each spring and summer, and neither could the rest of the baseball world. How could the great Mickey Mantle be done at just 37 years of age? Well, it was because of women, and booze, and knees, of course, but still. It was probably small consolation at the time that Mantle's spring retirement meant 1969 Topps cards could show all his statistics, but it's a boon for us now. There were no more cards, there were no more seasons. Topps managed to wrap up Mantle's package in one neat 2.5 by 3.5 swath of cardboard that has told Mickey Mantle's complete story for over 50 years. It wasn't a recycled photo. If you're a fan of the late 1960s Topps baseball cards, you might have noticed that some of the base cards in the 1969 set look somewhat familiar. As in the same photos were used in the 1968 Topps set. Hello, Ernie Banks. Hello, Tom Seaver. Or they were used in the 1969 Topps Super set. We're looking at you twice, Jerry Koosman, and Brooks Robinson, and Tom Seaver. Somehow, Mantle avoided this fate and scored 3 different photos across the 3 sets. And for our money, the 1969 base card is the best of the bunch, giving us the cleanest look at the famous Mantle mug. White letters. A small percentage of the 1969 Topps cards in the number 400 to 511 range somehow escaped the factory with white letters where there should have been yellow letters. The culprit seems to have been a printing flaw of some sort, but the effect is much more significant. All the white letter variations are scarce and always in high demand, but one stands out above them all. Yes, that's right. Mickey Mantle's last Topps card exists in the white letter variation. According to the PSA population report, there have been a total of just over 5,300 yellow letter mantles submitted for grading, but just 880 white letter specimens as of this video. Only one of each variation has scored a single gem mint 10. As you can imagine, the white letter card can bring some hefty sums. $4,000 and up for PSA 8s and $1,000 or more for PSA 6s. In brief, the Mickey Mantle white letter error is what happens when sea nettles mates with the TO6 Hannes Wagner.